the moon. I was born in Wapakoneta, Ohio in 1930 on August 5th. 3 years later, my sister June was born, and then the next year my brother Dean was born in 1934. Our family lived on a farm. Our mom and dad taught us how to feed the chickens, milk the cows, and grow and harvest the crops. I learned how to read, and I liked reading a lot. In 2nd grade, I read 90 books all by myself. I got to skip the last half of 2nd grade. I love reading, but I love airplanes even more. When I was 6, my dad took me to a special airplane named the Tin Goose. It had 3 big motors and could carry 30 people. My dad was scared to look out the window, but I liked every minute of the 15-minute flight. I started to make my own model airplanes. I didn't use kits to make my model airplanes. My dad got a job with the state of Ohio. We moved 16 times before I was 13. When I was 9, I took jobs so I could buy books and magazines. And when I was 15, I paid for flying lessons. I got my pilot's license on my 16th birthday. My parents couldn't afford college, but the Navy gave me a scholarship. I studied aeronautic engineering at Purdue University for 2 years. Then I went into the Navy. I flew jets. The Korean War broke out. They put me in the war as the youngest pilot in the war. They had me on an aircraft carrier. I bombed enemy bridges and railroad lines. I shot down once by enemy fire, but I made it back to friendly territory. After the war, I went back to finish college. At Purdue, I met Janet Sherry in 1956. I graduated and we moved to Edwards Air Force Base, and I became a test pilot. I flew the X-15, the world's fastest plane, and flew to the very edge of space. In 1962, I got a job with NASA and became an astronaut. In January 1969, as commander of Apollo 11, the first spaceship to go to the moon. We practiced how to solve every possible problem we might have while in space, or on the moon. When we were landing, Buzz Aldrin and I discovered that our landing site was full of big boulders. I took control over the computer and landed and flew the lunar lander to a safe place to land. After we landed on the moon, I climbed down the ladder on the outside of the lunar lander. When I put my feet on the moon, I said, "That's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind." After we got back from the moon, my fellow astronauts, Michael Collins, Buzz Aldrin, and I toured the world on a trip called the Giant Leap Tour. We showed people moon rocks we have collected and talked about moon and space travel. After I left NASA, I got a farm and became a professor at college in Ohio. And I still flew airplanes for fun. I died from heart surgery complications at the age of 82, August 25, 2012 in Cincinnati, Ohio. Anyone have any questions?
I have 2 questions. Where were you born again? When did you die again?
Oh, die?
Yeah.
Okay. August 25, 2012.
That's what.
Why do you win?
2012?
Honey Lid.
When did you become a test pilot?
I don't know.
We'll look the year.
Session.
When were you born?
August 5th, 1930. Yes, Heidi?
What were your parents' names?
I don't know. Colin?
What war were you a part of?
World War III.
World War
No.
II.
Korean War.
Korea. It was Korea.
Amber.
What day did you land on the moon?
I don't know.
Is it 1969?
In 1969.
Yeah.
Marilyn?
How many times did you move? How many times did you move? And what age?
16 before I was 13. Audrey?
When did you die?
August 25, 2012. Mrs. Connor?
What did you say again when you stepped onto the moon?
That's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind.
Right. So, your friend Buzz Aldrin, wasn't he on Dancing with the Stars?
Oh,
He's alive.
was he?
He was on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, all right.
I didn't know he was still on.